Evening, everyone. I just wanted to share my sort of immediate thoughts on the action in Belfast tonight between Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about the undercard. And firstly, Pat Brown. I mean, he had a dominant performance over Namdi. I mean, this guy was brought in to give Pat Brown some rounds, considering he'd managed to win his first 3 bouts relatively quickly. But he wasn't able to get the rounds against Namdi. Got him out of there within 2, and showed his power. And it'll be interesting to see how quickly he goes from cruiserweight to the heavyweight division, and how much they really push him. I won't be surprised to see him in the heavyweight division within the next couple of years. So it'll be a very exciting future for him. And then moving on to Tyron McKenna against Dylan Moran. I mean, there's a lot of needle in the press conference. Tyron McKenna spoke a lot. He was really confident, but he managed to back up that talk in the ring. He really looked spiteful in there and turned up the heat in the 7th round and really delivered a devastating knockout and got the decision by stoppage. And then the chief support, Agarko against Davis. Again, like McKenna and Moran, there's a lot of talk in the build-up, in the press conference especially. I mean, they left Eddie Hearn speechless in there, which is quite a hard thing to do. But both men felt really confident going into the ring. I mean, Agarko's an unbeaten fighter. Ishmael Davis is coming off 2 losses, but they both felt really confident. And it showed. They backed up their talking in the ring with a grueling display. Both men showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, a lot of determination, and a lot of conviction in their work. I mean, Agarko's eye swelled shut in the latter rounds, but that didn't stop him. He did suffer an unfortunate knockdown in I think it was in the 11th round. Replays showed that he might have slipped, but fortunately for him, the judges liked his work in the earlier rounds, and he managed to get that. He managed to get the victory by the narrowest of margins. But I wouldn't be surprised if that fight was had a rematch maybe in Leeds, where Ishmael Davis is from. That might be something on the cards. But I'd really like to see that fight again. And then finally, the main event between Lewis Crocker and Paddy Donovan. I mean, Lewis Crocker surprised everyone with his game plan early on. He sort of like sat back and sort of counterpunched Paddy Donovan, and then caught him by surprise. I mean, he hit him with I think it was a left hook in the first round, and that sort of, it wasn't powerful, but it was enough to sort of catch him off balance and send him to the canvas. And then he hit a more powerful shot in, I think it was the 3rd or 4th round. And that seemed to wobble his legs, but luckily for Donovan, it was as the bell was going, so he had time to recover in the stools. Having said that, I mean, his work in the rounds that he wasn't knocked down looked like he was landing the better shots. Even if he was landing the better shots, he was landing more volume. He was throwing a lot more punches, was Donovan, but I thought Crocker was landing the more appealing shots. It was quite a hard fight to judge. I mean, you could give it either way, but in the end, I mean, Crocker gets the decision by the smallest of margins. But it was a great fight card overall, and yeah, I just wanted to give my thoughts.